Hello, hello. Hey, what's up, guys? Alex here. Thank you for checking this video and welcome to the vlog number 5 of this little experiment of the Vlogtober, vlogging one video per day for the 31 days of October. We are at day number 5 and I'm being pretty consistent. I'm super impressed by myself. I think I started the video like yesterday's video in the same exact way, but anyway, thank you everyone who's kind of like right now is connecting and watching this. And based on the title of this vlog, I want to talk to you, or I want to share with you my origin story, because a lot of you guys asked some really similar question. Like you asked, when did I start being a developer? When did I move to Canada? How long does it take to be a good developer, or how long does it take to reach my level of development, like knowledge of development? So all these questions are pretty much related to my path, my life path, what I did, and all the things that I did to reach this point. So yeah, I want to talk to you about these little things. So, hello to everyone. Uman, Kamal, Jean, everyone is connected. Say hi. Hi, guys. Hi, girls. Hi, everyone. Thank you for checking this video. So, I'm gonna start talking. It's gonna be like super short and sweet. Um, because I'm working a lot. You can see like all these stupid tabs with stupid code. So, yeah, I'm working a lot. So, I need to do this vlog because it's a challenge with myself, but that's, yeah, there you go. Let's get started. That's my story. Okay, so my name is Alessandro. I'm from Italy. I was born the 1st of June 1985, and when I was young, I wanted to be a digital painter. Actually, like, when I was really young, digital painting wasn't a thing. I wanted to be a painter. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to draw comic books. So I started drawing. I went to the art school, and in art school, I started to like a lot architecture, so I wanted to study to become an architect. I went to the university. I was 18. I went to the university to study architecture, and I dropped out of university after 3 months, just 3 months, because I hated it. Like, it was the worst thing ever. Totally outside, like totally completely different from my expectation. It's like it was an awful, awful experience. And yeah, so I didn't really know what to do. And instead of trying to figure out what to do or signing up to another university and blah blah blah, I was spending my entire days and nights in front of the computer, playing a little role-playing game online. And I was amazed by how you were able as a user to create an account and chat with other users, create your avatar, and like just playing online with just simple text in a browser. And there were all these little features in this RPG that were like so compelling. So I got into programming because I said, this game, online game based on a browser, is really cool. I want to do it as well. So I want to learn how to code a game in PHP. So my whole life started when I was 18 when I decided to code a game in PHP. That was super silly. You don't probably know that when I was young, my family was really poor. We didn't have any money. My parents divorced when I was really, really young. And I remember I didn't realize we were poor because my mom was great. Like, she worked so much. She was working like 2 jobs, and then she was studying to become a psychotherapist while she was raising me and my brother after getting divorced from my dad. My dad was around, he was helping a lot, but they weren't together, so they were living two separated homes and kind of stuff. But anyway, I didn't realize we were poor until I was an adult. Now that I think about it, when I was young, like I was 8 or 9, I remember sometimes my mom not eating dinner and just eating like a glass of milk and a piece of bread. um and she was saying like, I'm not hungry, like I don't want to eat, I'm not hungry, but actually she was doing that so because we didn't have enough money to buy food for everyone, so she was not eating to feed us, to feed me and my brother. I have an older brother that is still in Italy. And so I never realized that we were actually a poor family because my mom was great. I never missed anything. But when I wanted to I dropped out of university and I wanted to become a developer. I said to my mom, hey, I want to study to be a developer. And these happened 12 or 13 years ago. 14 years ago. Oh my God. Such a long time ago. Um, 14 years ago, when you wanted to be a developer, it wasn't like it is right now that you have all these classes, online courses that you can spend like $100. Even if it's a lot, $100 is still manageable. You can do it. You can buy these certificates. You can have these online classes. You have a lot of resources. 14 years ago, studying development was really hard. You had to go to the university and you had to pay a lot to go in a proper class or a proper course that teaches you proper development, and it was tough. So when I said to my mom, like, I want to go there, there are a bunch of questions about my ID. Yes, it's Sublime Text 3. Yes, Sublime Text 3. I bought a license, so I'm in the development branch, so I get more updates more often. But yeah, Sublime Text 3. um Anyway, what I was saying, yes, when I wanted to become a developer, I said to my mom, I'm gonna drop from the university. I want to be a developer, and she was totally upset because I didn't realize how how much she invested in me being able to go to the university and be an architect. And when I said I don't want to be an architect anymore, I want to be a developer, and I want to go to this other university that it's really expensive, and it's really, really expensive compared to the architecture one, just because I wanted to code. I want to spend my entire life in front of a computer. She didn't agree much. So we had a lot of disagreement when I was young, and she didn't understand. And I totally understand. Like, I see her point of view, but she didn't understand how spending your entire life in front of a computer, it's different from gaming. For her, I was just like gaming in front of a computer. I wasn't doing anything else than playing games. So it's okay. But yeah, so it was really tough for me, and I didn't have much support. I mean, my parents were super supportive, but they were also really confident. Sorry, they were also really careful, and not super confident that this choice that I made, that this path of life that I made, was the right one. So yeah, I struggle a lot, and it took me 4 years to find a first job. 4 years, 3 years of university, and then 1 year of like trying to find some freelancing and stuff like that. After 4 years, I was hired, and incidentally, I was hired the day after I graduated. I graduated from university, and I was hired the day after to this in this company where I was doing pretty much everything. I was doing development, design, 3D, audio, video editing. I was doing everything because when I with all these things happen with my family and my mom, and the fact that I realized that we were actually poor and all this kind of stuff, I started freaking out, and I started thinking being a developer is not enough. I need to learn how to do everything. I need to learn how to be a developer, a designer, a video editor, an audio editor, a 3D artist, a sketch artist. I need to play guitar, play an instrument. I need to know how to cut wood and build furniture, just in case, just because whatever job I will need to do, I will do it. So that was my goal, and I started to not sleep much. Like, I didn't sleep much, but yeah, it took me 4 years to be a decent developer, decent enough to get hired, and then it took me another 5 years to be kind of good. I was getting like a good level of development. So this that happened. Um, After, like, it took me almost 10 years to be a, yeah, pretty above average developer, but I didn't actually uh, become really, really good as I am right now. Right now, I'm really good. I'm confident to say I'm a good developer because I know pretty much everything that is. If I don't know something, I can pick it up super quickly. Like I start, if I have to teach myself a new type of language, a new framework, I can understand it. But before it wasn't like that. But that happened after I moved outside Italy and I moved to Canada. But uh, this is for another vlog. Probably I'm gonna keep telling my story for tomorrow vlog because that's tomorrow's vlog. That's what happened in Italy and all my path. And yes, it took me almost 10 years to be slightly good and decided to move outside Italy and move to Canada. But I'm gonna tell you about my experience of moving to Canada and how I improved my skills in the past 3 years to be as good as I am right now in the next vlog. Let's read a bunch of questions and then I'm gonna stop these. Which text editor I'm using? Sublime Text 3. What great? Which is the great choice between Laravel WordPress? Are two completely different things. A lot of people ask me the same question: which is better, Laravel or WordPress? These are two completely different things. If you need to build a blog super quickly with an already built CMS and an administration area, go with WordPress. If you want to build something completely custom and you want to learn PHP, go with Laravel. Two completely different things. One is a CMS, the other one is a framework. Don't confuse it. I use Atom, Atom.io. Yes, I tried Atom, but it's super slow, it's super buggy. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I really like your videos. You taught me so much about WordPress and PHP. I'm really glad. Kamal said, this is my experience also. Oh, nice, really relatable. Do watch videos while you code? No, I don't. This video in background is actually the ritual music video that the ritual music website. We have this video background, the website that I'm currently working on. So another question: which is better, start working as a freelance or an intern? Or in a team, sorry, not an intern, as a freelancer or in a team. I don't know. I had really few experience as a freelancer, and I joined a team. I joined an agency pretty much the day after I graduated from university. I guess it's good both because right now I'm doing both. I'm in a team and then I'm doing some freelancing and then I'm doing my own things on the side. It's really up to you. Like whatever you do, if you join a team or you're a freelancer, it doesn't matter as far as you challenge yourself every time. Every time you need to pick a job or pick a work or pick an assignment that is slightly more challenging and is slightly more difficult than the thing that you're used to do. You should always improve yourself. If you keep doing the same things over and over again, like that happened when I was back in Italy. That happened for like 3 or 4 years in a row. I was just doing WordPress website. I was just doing WordPress website in the worst possible way ever. I was just like buying a pre-existing theme, install it, tweaking it a bit and change it some things, and that's it. Releasing the theme, that's it. No more work on anything else. So I was getting in the same loop of doing the same things for many years, and I wasted those years because I didn't learn anything because I wasn't challenging myself. I was always doing the same thing. So always, it doesn't matter if you're in a freelancer or you're working in an agency, always try to do something new, always try to challenge yourself. Hello Manik. I feel working in a team is more useful for experience than freelancer. It depends on the project. Sometimes you can be a freelancer working for an agency that has a team. So you work with the team of that agency being a freelancer. A different type of things. But if you feel like you like more being a team, go and search for an agency. Absolutely. You should always trust your gut when it comes to work. Don't trust like my experience or another developer experience or any other YouTuber that said like, hey, you should do this, hey, you should do that. No, it's all about your experience. You need to learn it by yourself, and you need to make your own decision based on what you feel is right. So don't trust anyone. Don't trust me. Absolutely. How do you remember so many code syntax? I always have to use reference. I use reference as well, but after using the same reference for 4 or 5 years in a row, now I know that, oh, probably this thing I can do it with this code. So that's why I remember, because I use that code so many times that it's right now it's in my head. I don't remember exactly the syntax of the entire code, but I remember which code or which method I should use to do something, because that's something that I already did in the past, so it's just a matter of experience. But anyway, this is the 5th live streaming of October, and I have to go back to work. a lot of things to code. It's insane. That's why I lost all my hair. But yeah, that's the thing. That's okay, Jen said, if I didn't have Google as a reference, I will be out of job in no time. I cannot remember the code in my head. Yeah, me too. Like, Google is the best. Also, you guys, when you ask me a question like, hey, this code doesn't work, I'm not that. I just ask Google. Like, I copy your code, I Google it, and I see a result, and I see if the response, like the answer is correct, and I paste the answer. I'm not smart. I'm just kind of better at Googling. That's it. That's my main skill. What should you learn first between Laravel or WordPress? Another question between Laravel or WordPress. Why everyone keeps comparing Laravel or WordPress? Laravel, if you want to learn PHP framework in an object-oriented, really strict way and learning something complex. WordPress, if you want to learn PHP in a more procedural way and you want to learn how to use that CMS. But anyway, you should learn PHP before Laravel or WordPress. If you know really well PHP, it doesn't matter which tool you're gonna use, you're gonna be comfortable with both, either of both. So, okay, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and as usual, until the next video, and probably next lesson that I'm gonna release finally in a couple of days. I hope so, finger crossed. Happy coding! Bye-bye!